Hello, everybody, Supreme Being.
Welcome back. Nice
Welcome
to see
back.
you again.
How many videos you did by yourself?
2.
Okay, it's
And
not
then
too long.
we skipped for quite a while. But now we are more back on track, so hopefully we'll see you again more often.
Yes.
First, we would like to, before we forget, because I think we might forget, we would like to announce our next workshop will be on the 26th of November.
2 weeks from now.
Yes, it's on a Sunday, and let us know what you would like us to speak about on that workshop.
Yeah, you can leave in the comments below here or in the upcoming videos.
Yes.
Or you can even send us a personal email of what shall we speak in this.
We would really love to meet with you. It's always very recharging and very worth it.
Super recharging, and the questions get filled much better than us replying to individual comments. It's not the same.
No. Plus, when we start discussing things, new stuff comes. We get downloads as well on the spot. And it's lovely, always. We love it.
Yes.
Today we want to speak about the balance generally in the world and where the twin flames are in the whole picture of the matrix.
Yep.
We together as one. I mean, not just the two of us, but generally twin flame couples. And even if you are not, together, just the fact that you have already met your twin flame puts you in a totally different category. This doesn't mean that we have to separate ourselves from the entire world and to think we're something more or better. No, it's just different. Just like every single person is different than the other.
Yes.
And that's normal. A person who is a physician, a physical doctor, is very different than a person who is a lawyer. Right? They have totally different knowledge, and doesn't mean that the one is better than the other. They're just competent in different areas.
It's like a task, a special, but not really special. Well, it is special, but it's like a task, a mission, a different member of the family of humans, something assigned to specific people, and which means like not everybody is suitable for this. That's why there's so little twin flames. Like the amount is not like the whole world.
I think it's also because it's quite of a scary journey and not many souls actually volunteered for that.
They prefer to volunteer here on Earth to get drunk and wasted rather than anything else. Because you are gonna be yes, you can come to Earth just to experience like like discipline and stuff, but
you're my young baby. We really,
you just realized that?
Yes, we really balance up things together. Like, I want to make it very always like inspiring, passionate, and whatever. And you're like, okay, hold the horses. We need to go back to Earth.
Yes, it's like this.
And that's exactly what the topic is of our today's video.
The balance.
Yeah.
I mean, and also how exactly. What it means to be here as twin flames, because it's not just what everybody says. It's something that you need to embrace. I mean, if you already chose this journey, for sure you are more than suitable to do it. There's nothing holding you back. It's just that the distractions of Earth make it look like it's the most impossible thing, something that you should discard and stuff like this. But don't pay attention to that. Every time you are in your dreams or meditating or something, or even only with your twin flame, if you are capable to do that, because not many people can even stand the presence of your twin flame, you know and you remember what is this all about. We don't have to tell you, but the purpose of the video is to remind you, because we forget.
I'm getting downloads now that you're speaking about the twin flames, because obviously the one is more yin, the one is more yang, and together we're actually like a 50-50 person.
Yeah, something that it's not the one's not the other, but
Right.
it's something else.
Exactly. So, to be this though, you really need to fully embrace your twin flame. And this is what puts twin flames in the middle, like in the golden middle, like they say. But for this to happen, you really have to fully embrace your twin flame with all their flaws. And they have to fully embrace you with all your flaws. This is when we finally become in the middle, like a proper 50-50, like together as one. Because the whole world is very controversial, this matrix. As we see it, there's very little things here on earth that are really balanced. Like when you touch base to them, you feel balanced around them, right? Most of the things are either too yin or too yang.
Mm-hmm.
Like either too much comforting or too,
Or too much uncomfortable.
stressing. Yes.
Oh, stress. Yeah.
Yes, because sometimes stressing doesn't really mean uncomfortable. We think it's comfortable, and this is the sensation of joy, for example, or more like happiness. Because when we are happy, that's an emotion which is over the balanced limit. That's a too young sensation. There's nothing wrong about being happy. It's just that it's not a middle path sensation. And the whole world is like this. All this matrix is made to be this way. We either encounter too much yin people or too much yang. So we are constantly meeting people, the two of us, for example, the two opposites. They're either like too much on the spiritual
Or too much grounding.
or
materials.
too much on the grounding, yes. And we end up being almost alone all the time.
And the thing is that there are people who are by themselves, not the one, not the other. They're not yin, they're not yang. There's a special thing about these people. But these people, they actually like to be both. And I believe that when twin flames are together, they become this person. The person which has both tastes, the taste for be spiritual and the taste to be grounded and to live here on earth properly and to do your thing. Because if you don't do your thing, you cannot be spiritual because you're not here. And this is what we actually we don't even have like to work hard for it, to make a big effort. It just so happens. But what you have to do, one of the biggest challenges is that, okay, you are you and your twin flame is your twin flame. It's not really like this. When you're together, it's totally different. Your tastes shall not be your own. You have to share your tastes. I don't know if I can make sense, but that's how it
And we
is.
pick up tastes from each other because
If you allow me
Yes.
to fully merge, yes.
because before we met, for example,
vice versa.
I was always in plants. I like to have a few plants at home, always. But it was not really that huge for me as it is right now. Right now, it's really a huge thing for
Jungle?
me.
Jungle
Yeah,
Momo?
jungle, yes. I would love one, no problem. And I think it's because I just pick up some of your yin energy because grounding is generally an yin sensation. It's more towards the yin.
Yep.
The earth, they say, is if you go to see on the Chinese and Japanese elements, the earth is like considered a 50-50 element, but it's just slightly on the yin. So it's still not really quite like 50-50, even Mother Nature. And I feel that for me, for example, I went into this because I just allowed your energy to enter more in my energy field. And the other way around for you.
Yes.
You went more into I mean, you were even before that like into reading things and stuff like this and spirituality, but once we got together, you really dipped very deep into all this.
Yes, and also I don't know if this has to do with yang energy, but since I met you, I claim myself more. I think it has to do because the yin energy is equals also the obscurity.
It's more melancholic.
Yes, and the occultism, like for example, to be more in the shadows, but not necessarily bad. It's just, for example, if I do something good for humanity, I will not show it off. It will be hidden. Nobody will know. But with the yang energy, I am able to show to the people, for example, and show who I am. Which is also, I think this is one of the biggest things you let me do it. I really didn't. I was just, for example, online on the social medias to try to find you. As soon as I found you, that's it. I don't need to use it anymore.
And your interest, for example, in the electricity lately, that's part of
I think it's part
embracing
of
more yang.
Yes.
In your energy field.
Yes.
Because that involves the intelligence.
She means like electric engineering, things like this. Because I'm into these things right now to try to do some good stuff.
So all this just throws us in a totally different category as twin flames, and it's quite of a lonely category, quite of a lonely journey, because it is extremely rare, guys, to find others like us. In terms of, I mean, it's difficult for every person to find someone close to them. That's true. There's so many people saying the same thing, and it seems like we are repeating it. But the fact here is that
we're not even watching any other channels speaking about this.
No, not at all.
So
we are
don't
relaxing with totally different stuff. For example, we started being interested in series, mostly that we are watching, or movies that are quite down to earth, but at the same time you can see the hidden spiritual message behind it.
The psychology.
Yes.
And everything.
If it's just entirely on the psychological stuff or spiritual, we don't watch such things anymore at all. I mean, I think we even never did.
It's almost like we already know the answer, so what? You know, I don't know.
It's a little bit intoxicating.
Yes.
If it's just on the down-to-earth world without like a
how to survive,
deep meaning,
and
something behind,
it's also meaningless.
Yeah.
Like, it's too much.
And it's exactly the same as the people that you meet. And I'm pretty sure that many of you are going to comment that you really experience the same thing. It is a lonely journey. There's not many that we can meet that are quite in the middle. It's going to be either too much, like of a spiritual, almost like burning your brain, reaching the point of illusion, because that's what happens when we exaggerate too much on the yang energy. It starts to go into the illusion, and it starts to be burning. It just burns your brain. And when you're too much on the yin energy, on the other hand, you know how people just dip in the day-to-day life, and they just start to be interested in how much money they're making, what they're gonna cook today, where they will go for vacations, and stuff like this. This starts to drown you. Yeah. Eventually.
You were saying
yes.
that there's something going on. If my energy or your twin flames energy, if you are the young person, if the yin energy becomes overwhelming, for example, maybe, for example, one day we're not so compatible. We are always going to be compatible, but it's up to us, for me to invite Petya and for Petya to invite
There's
me.
Days when the yin prevails or the yang prevails.
We have to invite each other's every day to cope with the update of the matrix, let's say, because it's constantly changing, it's constantly glitching, so we always have to be ready for how is the energy today, are we compatible, because if my energy is overwhelming, I will drown her, literally. That's what happens. And if your energy is overwhelming, what did we figure out?
I will burn you.
She'll burn me.
And
Oh,
indeed,
that's why it climbs to the head.
Yeah, I go in depression and you become angry.
Mm. You're my precious.
Too, babe. So that's what it is, guys.
We pretty much said it.
Yes,
That's it.
we don't have any advices to give you.
If you
it's just
already experienced what we are talking about, there's nothing else to say. If you're still wondering, I think you need to just continue your life and you will experience what you're talking about. That's for sure.
yes. Come to our workshop.
Yes.
We'd love to meet
In
you.
2 weeks.
So that we are not all of us so lonely.
Yes. We can meet and exchange
Yes. See you soon.
energies. See you. Ciao.